In September and October of this year, SAP presented nearly a dozen solutions and several demos to a large, well-known theme-based restaurant chain. The solutions included warehouse management, demand planning, supply network planning, mobile inventory management, the mobile platform, collaborative product management, and recipe management, among other things. This presentation was for a group that manages some 400+ restaurants and kiosks and is a very well-known brand. The customer wishes to remain anonymous. Demonstrating bunches of SAP solutions to a well-known customer like this is pretty much everyday run-of-the-mill stuff for SAP. But we tried something a little different to get their attention, and with the customer, this was not going to be an easy task. Nearly all of the presenters were remote, while only 2 SAP pre-sales solution engineers were on site, and they served as anchors for the pre-sales team.
Hi, my name is Mark Simonello, and I'm a Senior Solution Engineer here at SAP. My role in this particular demonstration was to be able to demonstrate inventory from a mobile perspective. This includes things like receipts, putaways, stock transfers, and also to consider additional product ordering from their locations. One of the first things that we did is really show them some video clips of the application running in the background directly. Now, this gave me an opportunity to actually kind of show them and actually talk to them, hands-free, while some things were working in the background. For example, the ability of the application to work online, offline, and as you can see here clearly from the video, that there's a clearly involved workflow driving you from one process to the next. I was able to spend some time within the slide and really talk about some of the benefits and the value that you would get out of the application that are unique and specific to mobile. Now, of course, if you're going to do a demonstration about inventory management in a kitchen or a restaurant, it makes only sense to me that you'd be able to actually demonstrate from the restaurant itself. Here, we're able to set the stage and begin to set the background for the actual story. The video runs in the background, and then I have another slide, which you can see here, which I use as my anchor and transition slide. So what I did here is just basically take a screenshot of what was going on in the video and left that as an anchor slide. Setting the stage, we now move back to the stock room, which is where all the action was about to take place. One of the first things that they commented is like, wow, the thing looks really clean. Well, we had lots of fun with this because I told them, oh, okay, I spent all day yesterday cleaning and organizing it, and they laughed and had a good time with it. But the point was, we were having fun. We carried that several times throughout the demonstration. We're trading jabs back and forth about cleaning up stock room and what have you not. But they were having fun during the demonstration, which means they were attentive and they were engaged. I walked them through all the major functions and they participated heavily in the conversation. Using placeholders on the side, this helped them to visualize where they were in the demo and what function I was covering.
Now, this customer
was not too fond of the ruggedized devices. In fact, they wanted to get away from it and wanted to get around to something that was perhaps like an iPad. It was a little bit more visually appealing, and we certainly were able to do that. So we demonstrated this application that the Mobile Innovation Center built as a concept application. I think they built it for Cisco Foods, and within that application, you can go through your various categories of food that you have, meat, dairy, what have you not, and actually do your ordering directly within the iPad. But I think the presentation really went over well because we were able to show all these things really running at once in a remote presentation in their environment, and so it was received very well. In wrapping up, I had covered a lot of ground in a very short time. Even more so, there may be many techniques used in this presentation to set the stage and relay my story. This included not just PowerPoint, but also video, transition slides. We used Air Server, we used an iPad, we used a Motorola MC65 ruggedized device with SODI Pocket Controller. We had videos going in the background, using all the tools and nearly everything that I had in my bag of tricks. I think it conveyed my message. It presented a story. I think one of the key takeaways from that was very, very memorable, and hopefully it was received very well.